Hey everybody, today I'm going to show you how to add various questions from PearDeck AddOn into your Google Slides presentation to make it more interactive. So if you haven't already installed the PearDeck AddOn, check out my other video on how to do that. But for now, let's open up the PearDeck AddOn by either clicking on the PearDeck button right here, or if you don't have that button, if you click on Add-ons, you can come down to PearDeck and open PearDeck AddOn here. So real quick survey of the PearDeck AddOn is you have several different question types that you can ask. So I've got here a presentation about whether or not you force out or tag out a runner in baseball or softball or wiffle ball or even kickball. So what I want to do is I want to show you how to add the various question types. So I've got here, I used one of the templates to create this draggable. So where I got this was, I came up here to the template library, and it was, I believe, in here. I took the draggable slide here, but what I did is I replaced it with these two pictures. So I'll just show you what that looks like. I'll click on draggable, and here it is. So all of these templates are completely customizable. If I click on this thumbs up, you can see that it is just a simple image, so I delete it. I'll delete the thumbs down, and then I already had this baseball player here that I just pasted here. I have this baseball player here that I pasted right here, and of course you can see that I've got the text box that I created, and I'm just recreating it right here so that you can just demonstrating how completely customizable this is. I'm going to go ahead and delete this one. So now what's going to happen is the students are going to drag an icon to the slide on this sort of scale, and the question is, I got to change the question, so this is giving the students an opportunity to kind of evaluate their own understanding of baseball. So they would just drag the dot over to the slide the way they want to. Down here is where it indicates what type of draggable object they're going to put in the slide. But let's say I don't want a small blue dot. So if I want to use something different, I come over here to the question section and I just click on the word draggable. And because I am on this slide, it gives me several options. I can use the dot, I can do a thumbs up, I can do whatever I want. I can actually change the color. I'll do, I like red, it's easier to see. This slider here changes the size of the dot. You can kind of see this preview as to where the dot will be. Depending on how many students you are going to be giving this to, you can make the dot larger or smaller. I'm going to just put it right here about like 1/3 of the way up. That looks pretty good. You can also add additional objects that can be dragged. So if you have multiple things you want to do, you have the option to add more. Right now, this is just what I'm going to do. So I'm going to hit update slide. And then you can see down here that they've got an updated version of it. So let's take a look and see what that looks like from the student point of view. I have here already queued up student presentation in student pace mode. And this is the draggable slide. So what the students will simply do is that they would just take this dot and they will drag it to anywhere they want on this scale. And just for sake of balance, we'll put it here. So that's the draggable slide question. It allows students to sort of gauge where they are based on your question on a scale, or they can put the spot on the slide anywhere that you want them to indicate their answer. So I hope you find this helpful.